Hello there, fellow P323 owners. Well, I came down here to Clear Lake to fit this windlass on, and I'd ordered some, because I built up the deck here 5 inches or so, I had to order stainless all thread. And of course online, on the low friend site even, it was like, oh yeah, they're metric 10 bolts. No, they aren't. They're metric 8. Anyway, so they're not going to fit, but I did put the studs on just to fit them in the holes, and it looks pretty good. I fabricated these backing plates for it. This one because up at the bow, like the layers of Kusa board and where it fits at the bow like is angled, so I drilled out this piece, I fabricated up, I welded this aluminum flat bar to the angle, and then just a piece of flat bar. All right, here I am upside down at the bow. You can see the cables through their little penetration, and then I've got the 2 bolts right there. It's also angled, so it's pointed at the bow roller. Unfortunately, yeah, they sent me the wrong bolts, so I needed at least 250 millimeters. Then I'll cut down, and no one has metric all thread down here. The guy laughed at me. He's like, good luck. So I'll have to order that online. But anyway, it fits really well, and I'll show you that the door closes too. And eventually I'll hook up I wanted to waterproof it, but I'm not going to be able to do it, so I'm just going to plug the holes because I'm going to have to leave. But yeah, so almost a success. And these holes were the old like plate for the capstan that sat there, the bollard or whatever. Bollard, I guess it's bollard, not a capstan. But yeah, now I'll be able to wire this through, tie these up out of the way, and I'm gonna redo the bow here. I'll redo the bow up here so I can hold the chain. I'll probably need to fab a door for this with a better seal. That gives me a little more room. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this hose. I'll probably need to get an elbow piece for the hose for the actual anchor drain. That's the drain. Yeah, it'll be a lot of weight in the bow, but I mean, even with it in the anchor locker up above, it really didn't sail very badly. I mean, it's like 400 pounds of chain. Like, I barely even noticed the difference at the water line. So I know that's a concern, but I think it's going to be all right. In the meantime, I'll just have to deal with it and plug the holes. But I'll need a little floor here so that, and then I'll probably just run this hose like along the hull there, and you know, just glue on some way to keep it over to the side with a little whatchamacallits, zip ties or something, just to keep it out of the way. An elbow here to run over. But I should be able to put the floor of the chain locker like right above that drain, and then, you know, probably just a piece of starboard or something. I don't even know. I might glue in like supports. Probably a good idea, of Kusa or something, just along here, angled a bit so anything will drain down to the hull and then into the bilge. It's kind of a bummer. I wish they had a better chain locker on this boat. It was one thing I kind of overlooked when I bought it. I was like so excited to be buying it, and it was a decent price. So anyhow, that's it. Yeah, and the problem was just this. I mean, it's nice to have. It's going to be nice to have 2 storage, chain storage, road storage. But look how close that comes right there. Woo! I didn't want to do a vertical windlass because then I would have had to make a giant hole. And I still need to cut this out more, but I also forgot my Sawzall like a genius. So it looks pretty good though. It lines up at the anchor roller, be up out of the way. And yeah, man, it's gonna be awesome. Can't wait to hook it all up and use it and take off, say goodbye to modern living. Here's the jig I made. If anyone wants to order a Low Friends Cayman and wants this jig, I'm only going to need it the one time, hopefully. So I had a bunch of cherry laying around from when I built my bed a long time ago, and I thought I'd live in a house. Putting my windlass on.
You live aboard?
Not yet. One of these days. And I wanted to make sure the holes were straight down, so I got these 2 pieces of 2-inch cherry, and I had a bunch of scrap, and I knew I wanted hardwood, so boom. And then I made little holes for some wood screws here to hold it in place while I drilled it out. And I'm not done drilling it out down under the chain drop or whatever it's called, hose pipe, because I didn't have a long enough multi-cutter bit, oscillating, whatever the hell it's called.